So I am Redoblado, and for today's discussion, we're gonna discuss about the muscular endurance. At the end of this topic, students will understand the definition of muscular endurance and its importance in overall fitness. Number 2, the works and function of acute response and chronic response to muscular endurance exercise. Number 3, the benefits of muscular endurance training for overall health and well-being. Number 4, the different types of muscular endurance training such as resistance training, circuit training, calisthenics, and isometric training with example exercise for each. What is muscular endurance? So muscular endurance is your ability to keep working a muscle or a group of muscle in a long time. It's all about how you can resist the fatigue during the repeated movements or sustained effort. Think about it, it's the stamina of your muscles. So guys, there are two types of response. First is acute response, second is a chronic response. So what is acute response? So acute response is during exercise, your body experiences immediate changes like increase of muscle fatigue, elevated heart rate and breathing, increase of temperature, and hormonal changes. These responses are temporary. Temporary lang po siya, and it returns to a normal within a few hours or days. So that is acute response. If we're talking about acute response, it's just temporary. But if we're talking about chronic response, it is permanent and it can contribute over all of your health. So those are the two responses of the muscle endurance. Increased muscle fatigue. Repeated muscle contractions lead to fatigue due to the buildup of lactic acid and depletion of glycogen. Lactic acid accumulates when energy production outpaces oxygen supply, while the glycogen is the body's primary energy source for muscles activity. Elevated heart rate and breathing. To meet the increased oxygen demand during exercise, the body increases both heart rate and breathing rate. This delivers more oxygen-rich blood to the working muscles. Increased body temperature. Muscles generate heat as a byproduct of energy production. This heat rises body temperature, triggering the mechanism like increased body flow and sweating to regulate temperature. Hormonal changes. Exercise triggers the release of hormones like adrenaline and norepinephrine. These hormones mobilize energy stores and enhance blood flow to the muscles, supporting sustained physical activity. Types of muscular endurance training and demonstrations. First is resistance training. So, resistance training involves using weight, resistance band, and body weight to challenge your muscles. The key is to use lighter weight and perform more repetition, focusing on maintaining good form. So, if mag-gym kayo guys, huwag kayo talagang dumiretso good sa mga like heavy weights. So, dun lang muna kayo sa mga lighter weights para less injuries and para dili makastop og gym. So that is the resistance training. So the example of the resistance training is body weight squats. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart, lower your hips as if you're sitting in a chair, keeping your back straight and push back through your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top for 5 or to 3 repetitions. Next is the circuit training. So circuit training, this involves performing a series or exercise in a circuit with the minimal rest between exercise. This is a great way to improve both muscular endurance and cardiovascular fitness. So the example of the circuit training is number 1 is push-up, squats, planks, mountain climbers, and jumping jacks in sequence with minimal rest. The next is calisthenics. This involves using body weight exercise to challenge your muscle. This is a great option for people who don't have access to gym equipment. So, for example guys is when you are at home, like for example pandemic time, so hindi tayo makapunta sa gym, So, yung mga exercise na ginagawa pala natin without any gym equipment is calisthenics. So, calisthenics, the example of calisthenics is burpees. So the last is isometric training. So this involves holding a muscle contraction for a period of time. This can be a good option for improving your muscle's endurance in a specific muscle group. Example of isometric training is wall sits. In conclusion, muscle endurance is a key component for overall fitness, offering enormous health benefits. Understanding how your body responds to exercise can help you design effective training programs to improve your muscles' endurance and enhance your overall well-being. So that's all. Thank you. And thank you for listening, guys. I hope you've learned something on my discussion and on this report. So, yeah. See you next time. Bye.